Contract Palace former Chancellor Office. Thank you for giving us so much of your time today. I appreciate your helping us attend to the aftermath of recent events. Of course, we can't turn a blind eye after seeing it for ourselves. We feel investigating the co-op era further is our responsibility as much as anyone. We have rounded up most of the people involved by now though, haven't we? I believe you have. And with Princess Alfin and Elite's assistance, we were able to look into suspicious relatives of fellow students as well. There are some suspects still at large, but it's only a matter of time before they are in custody. I'm so pleased I was able to help. Okay. Our classmates seem genuinely shocked to learn what their relatives were up to. I can't say I blame them. You think they could hold off the crazy until things in Crossbell calm down? Or the timing on point since the ADF show up here too? I will assume they are linked, yes. I've been aware that some in the army were opposed to ceasefire and the subsequent downsides of the military. But it's frustrating to not have seen the extent of their opposition coming until after they made their move. You can blame yourself for this, representative. Besides, maybe this works out better. It gives you the chance to take out the obvious trash instead of sniffing it out for yourself. That's true. With so many of them confirmed to be in custody, we can't have to worry about the capital for a while now. Plus the information we got will make it easier for that and General Van Dyck to take action. We each have our burners to bear here, so it's best to focus on what you can do as the current head of our nation. I'm sure Macias is also doing what he can in Crossbell. Indeed, you have hit the nail on the head. I don't have time to dwell on the past mistake or what I should have done with Crossbell, as it is the prince and lady still missing. Alright, I think we have covered all we can on the co-op data problem. Let's turn out our focus on the other big issue we need to think about. Rufus. It's not possible for him to be both near. I wish the fake Rufus is not Phantom Thief. So then, who did we see? You say you request an investigation into that, right, Emilio? Yep, while we were taking care of the co-op stuff, it should be about...
My apologies for the delay.
Just the gal we need. What's the word, Claire?
Well, it took longer than I'd hoped, but this information came directly from our sentries near the border. They confirmed that Crossbell's new Supreme Leader never left the state while C was active.
We're on the same page, glad.
Then he wasn't lying.
Yeah, there really are two Rufuses.
But how is that possible?
I mean, Phantom Thief.
It isn't. It's preposterous even. Or so I would say had we not seen him in the flesh.
He played us enough to be the real thing.
He sure did. First he calls himself C and sets things up so we'd make our way to the capital. Then he gets us to take care of that coup for him, while he gets away with whatever info the EDF provided him.
Using every means at his disposal has always been his way. And this was no exception.
Then are we in agreement that the Rufus in Crossbell isn't the real one?
Exactly.
The evidence seems to point that way at present. Perhaps it is also my hope that it points that way.
I doubt it, since I'm inclined to agree. Rufus acting the way the Supreme Leader does after what he went through doesn't make as much sense to me. You had to have had an effect on him in some way at the Imperial Fortress, Eustace.
I would like to believe that as well. Have you learned anything more about the 3 children accompanying him?
We're still looking into them, I'm afraid.
I know our side can't talk, but they were strong as hell for being kids.
All I can confirm from my end is that no record of them exists in the Intelligence Division's database.
Too underground for even the ID to pin down means it'll be extra tough for us.
It's best to assume they and whoever was controlling the airship are hired help.
It should have been impossible for your friends to win. Uses, members of Class 7, please, tell me why.
It's because you refuse to rely on anyone but yourself.
Oh.
We won't be getting anywhere wondering what he's up to here. I propose we move on using the one lead he provided.
If you wish to know what befell the Courageous Two, make for the Nord Highlands.
Do you feel you can trust his word enough to warrant going to the Highlands, Rean?
If anything else, I did get the impression that he is actively against the Supreme Leader. There's likely some ulterior motive behind telling us that lead. But Eustace is right that we should use it. Especially if there's any chance we can help Crossbell in the process.
I'll respect your decision, of course, but...
Some of us will have to remain in the capital. The aftermath of the coup d'etat requires some attention before it can be considered resolved.
I'll stick around for it. May as well see it through. It'd be good to hit up the entertainment district and the Bracer Guild for info while I'm here too.
Gaius is in the middle of an investigation of his own in Nord, I think. There should be enough people if you meet up with him and anyone else who's up east.
Muse is also planning to travel from the branch campus to join him. But will that be enough under the circumstances?
Then will we suffice?
No recognized voice. I'm bad with voices. Mom and mom, husband, no husband. Oh!
Huh?
No. Camera up.
Kurt!
No.
And
camera up.
Hello there again. Sounds like you've been making some headway into the investigation.
I love you, Kurt. Camera up.
About your lead. Since our father is still occupied in the West, we will be accompanying you in his stead. May we Vanders be of great service.
Oh my god. March 19. The next morning, Muse arrived as planned from Leaves and reunited with the group. They then waited for the Wraith train which Claire had arranged to take them to north to depart. We're going to be transferred to an RMP train partway through the trip. We should hopefully reach Zender Gate around noon. That will be great. Then we can start our investigation right away. Thank you all for coming to see us off. I apologize for showing up so suddenly and creating all this disarray. Not at all. I was glad to have the opportunity to see you again. I'm sure my brother disappearing must be weighted heavy on your heart too, Lieutenant Colonel. My worries pale in comparison to the heartache you Okay. Ooh, okay. It's because you see him with him sense. Sky and oh god. Rest assured that I will do all I can to put you at ease as soon as possible. Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel. I'm counting on you too, Miss. Of course, I'll take care of our dear instructor in your and Ellie's instead. Oh, but don't fret, I won't let my personal feeling get in the way of my work. Is this really the time? I swear, although, dude, and I'm gonna repeat it, and I won't shut up about it. I'm so sorry, but I like this at least. I like this at least.
What's wrong? Our group is pretty stacked for this, so I don't think you need to worry.
I am worried, but not about that. We all refrained from voicing our concerns yesterday. But you're not going to take on too much to compensate for what those soldiers said, are you? The ones from the underground.
I love this, Alice.
You're a filthy traitor, Ashen Chevalier! So many of us joined the army to follow in your footsteps, only for you to trample all over our ambitions. You couldn't possibly understand the frustration of those who died in that war, or even those left behind. It's time you took responsibility for your actions.
It's true. Their words did affect me. They reminded me that for some, the war never really ended.
Try to see them as the exception they are.
Exactly. That isn't your fault, Rean.
I know. But it's also not something I can turn a blind eye to. It's only by understanding one another that we will be able to move forward. At least, that's what I think now.
We just don't want to let that consume you.
Everyone in the Imperial Army bears that responsibility, myself included.
None of us here want you to shoulder that burden alone. Isn't that right? Altina? Muse?
Oh, absolutely.
Class 7 is and will always be about supporting one another. I think they've echoed my sentiments. Well then, have a safe journey. If there are answers to be found in Nord, then I know you'll find them.
Thanks. Keep us in your thoughts.
Dude, if they have been Elise since the beginning, like, I root for this girl, and I'm rooting right now for this girl. Stay like this the whole game, and you're gonna be a queen, okay? And you're gonna be in the list of queens. Stay like this on the whole game, okay? Okay. Okay. Oh, all right. It's not any train. Damn you. Oh, let me see how it would looks.
There you are.
I hope the trip wasn't too tiring.
Oh.
And here I thought we'd be getting here first.
We just happened to be on the train right before yours.
I'm glad you all arrived safely. And long time no see, Lieutenant Colonel.
Likewise. It's reassuring to have you with us.
My second option.
We heard about the attempted coup from Major Revelt. It must have been so hard for you, Rean.
You're kind of worried, but I'm fine. Better than fine now that you're both here. All I have to do is see your face, and it's like my heart feels a little lighter.
Then it was worth it, huh? But there's no river I wouldn't cross to find you if you needed me. Though magic makes it simple enough to skip the river crossing route if there was an emergency. So don't you forget that all you have to do is call, and I'll be right there.
Thanks. I won't.
But boy, I'm still finding it hard to believe we have two Rufuses running around now. I'll cross my fingers the lead from the literal lesser of two evils pays off, but we still need to be smart about our approach.
Agreed. There's no telling what could happen. That's all the more reason why we appreciate your and Lady Mildean's attention to this matter.
Oh, I'm more than happy to give it.
Where's Gaius, by the way?
Yeah.
He's gotten a head start investigating in the Highlands, I believe. A soldier gave us a message saying he intends to convene with us at the settlement.
I see. Then we'll head his way once we've greeted the person in charge here.
I believe he's someone you know?
Colonel Dalton of the 23rd Armored Division, yes. I haven't seen him since his division took stewardship of the gate after the war.
Oh, right. It was the 7th that was in charge of Zender up until last year. The 23rd was one of the new divisions created for the war, wasn't it?
Wait, okay, it's fixed.
Indeed. With all the changes underway in the army, the 23rd has no general at present. But I hear the colonel's done a stellar job of keeping the division unified in the absence of one.
He sounds like someone who'd more than cooperate with our investigation, at least.
I've already informed him of our arrival. We should go and see him right away.
Welcome to Zendergate. I've been looking forward to your arrival. I am Dalton, acting commander of the 23rd Armored Division.
So just don't trust you. It's good to see you again, Colonel. The same to you, Lieutenant Colonel. And it's an honor to finally meet the famous Ashen Chevalier. I've heard much about the Lieutenant Colonel's younger brother too. I wish I could give you all a more formal reception. Please think nothing of it, sir. Most of us aren't even part of the army, much less deserving of a lavish welcome. I quite agree, and I'm just an inexperienced student. Kurt, you need to let off that. No modest of you all, I appreciate that. He's surprisingly candid for a colonel. Although I'm sure he must have been very capable to have been given command of a well-armored division. Word of the 7th exploit since the war has reached even here, Lieutenant Colonel. I hear you have been all over the country helping with the reconstruction efforts under Prince Oliver's leaderships. What's more, the Vanders have eventually resumed their duties as guardians of the Imperial family. They don't call the Ace of the 7th for nothing. I apologize if that sounded at all sarcastic. I did not mean it. Think of nothing yet, sir. I'll not attempt to deny my past failing. Still, I'm humbled by the honor of serving once more. On the Vander name, I will stop at nothing to prove worthy of it. I feel the same way. Could you tell us what you know about the situation here? Ah yes, you came looking for clues on the prince's whereabouts. I'm aware that you have reasons to believe there is something here. So it's true? The opposite, I'm afraid. This region has been positively idyllic since the war ended. The highlands did turn into a battleground during the conflict, but everything's back to normal here now. I was honestly caught off guard by your conviction that something must be here. That's unfortunate. Still, the intel fresh even to us. It's no surprise that nothing been found yet. Indeed, I had a lot of work at the watchtower, so I haven't much time to investigate in this area. In that sense, you may have more luck speaking with the people of the settlement. You may well be correct. It sounds like Gaius is already there, so I say meeting with him should be our first goal. Given the stakes, we intended to fully dedicate ourselves to searching once we have finished getting ready. I've appreciated the soldiers stationed at the watchtower of what is going on too, so it may be worth stopping by there. Either way, should you learn anything, please do let me know. I will be happy to send reinforcement if needed. Thank you for your kindness and understanding, sir. We greatly appreciate it. Alright, let's get started with the search then. I'm building you guys, or you guys are in my party, so it's a lot of things that I got the responsibilities to do with.
It's breathtaking.
Nothing I've heard could have prepared me for just how truly beautiful it is.
It's your first time here, huh?
It is. I've been really looking forward to it. If only the other 3 could be here to see it. Words don't do it justice.
They really don't. I wish I could have let you first see it under lighter circumstances.
It feels like only yesterday that we came here as part of our field studies.
It's moving to think that this is where our ancestor took up arms to fight at Dreikel's side.
It's held a special place in my heart beyond our ancestry, since our uncle and I were stationed here. Regardless, I will make for the Watchtower and set about gathering information there. You should stick to your original plan and reunite with Gaius at the settlement.
I'm alright with that, but...
Are you sure it's wise to go alone? I think it'd be better if I came with you.
I know how capable you are, Kurt, but there's no need to worry about me. As a soldier, I'll have a much easier time operating a military facility. Should anything happen, however, I will be in touch. Take care.
I hope he's going to be all right.
I imagine that the prince's disappearance must be weighing heavily on him.
I had the chance to briefly speak with him about that on the train, actually.
I wanted to accompany them on their honeymoon, but Olivier insisted I not go. I got the impression he wanted to give me some time off to honor the war's end. Of all the times that idiot had to go and put my needs first.
I see. I think you're all worrying a little too much about him. We're talking about one of the finest soldiers in the Imperial Army, up there with Lieutenant Colonel Neithar. You should know better than anyone that he isn't the kind of man to act rashly in time like this. Yes, I suppose you're right. I'm sure he genuinely believed this to be the best course of action. We'd be wise to mirror his conviction. But yeah, let's get moving. Apparently the settlement is currently in the same location it was when Emma and I visited during our field study. If we travel north from here, we should see it before. We don't want to keep Gaius waiting. Uh-huh.
It's my turn.
All right, let's go.
Ready when you are.
All right, let's go.
Ready when
Right,
you are.
Let's go.
Yes!
Why you're alone, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Amazing. I've never seen plains so vast.
It's like we're afloat in a sea of green. Words can't do justice to its beauty.
We had the same reaction as
Easy
students.
there.
I like it even more now that there aren't as many monsters as before.
Yeah, the armored division's done a bang-up job keeping the Highlands clean. Now we can ride straight through.
Are you trying to tell me something? Are you trying to tell me something, girl? Are you trying to tell me something? Maybe she is.
That structure to the right is the watchtower monitoring Calvert, yet?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. I don't have full...
Oh, that was so soothing.
Mega, first I want to find Gaius. Which I guess is this way, which I forgot. Alright, Mega forgot. Okay. This way. Ah, this way. Yeah. Then you go down.
Easy there.
Oh, there you go down. There you go.
We're almost at the settlement. Oh, it feels so great here.
It makes me wish we could keep riding on through forever.
It's a shame we'll have to dismount soon.
It's so nice to see you're both already as much in love with this place as we are. I'm going! Yeah!
Yeah! Let's go!
Yes!
Ah, we made it to the settlement.
We did, but
Oh, wait, that's dark.
This is my first time seeing yurts.
You would normally see more of them. I want...
Already?
There's Class 7. It's so good to see you all again. How have you been?
Oh,
Is he an acquaintance of yours, Instructor?
I'm not sure that we've met.
Come on. That's not very funny.
Hey. Because he grew up.
I know it's been a while, but I knew you from a glance.
Wait, I see it now.
Toma?
Your guy is his little brother, right? Looks like someone hit his growth spurt.
Did you meet during your field studies?
Yeah. Gaius' family as a whole has been very welcoming whenever we've come to Nord. It's kind of funny to say, but you're getting to be around the age we were on our first visit, huh?
Yeah, that sounds about right. But you really didn't recognize me then? I gotta say, that stings a little.
Sorry, but you honestly do look so much more mature than when we last met. You must be Charles then. You've grown up a lot yourself.
You think? Thank you.
Gaius had mentioned you were coming, but I didn't expect you to arrive so soon after he said it. Speaking of which, you should be coming back soon.
Coming back now, actually. I hope you all had a pleasant journey from the capital. Good to see the winds kept you safe.
Right back at you.
I hope your investigation's been going well.
Sounds like we've arrived at a busy time.
Not at all. Most of the work for moving the settlement has been finished already. But let me make us some tea before we talk any further. You must be tired.
Nord tea is as soothing as I've been told.
It really is. Black tea is relaxing too, but the flavor of these leaves is very distinctive.
I'm glad you approve.
Haven't been able to enjoy a cup of this since your field study.
You tried it then? I would have thought you'd been unable to since you joined near the end of our stay.
That's right. You and Sharon came by to check up on us around the same time. It's weird, the things you forget.
Oh.
We have plenty more, so please, have as much as you like. It's too bad you weren't here yesterday to try the cheese we made. It was so good!
Cheese or no cheese, you've given us more than enough of a welcome. My travel fatigue is all but gone. It's amazing seeing how much you two have grown since we saw each other. You look like you're taking after your mom, Sheeta.
You really think so? I'm happy to hear that. And you look even cooler, and Emma looks even prettier.
I think so too. Gaius has always kept us up to date on how you've been and the ways you've changed. You've overcome a great many ordeals on the road to where you sit now. It makes me so proud to see the students we've hosted go on to accomplish so many great things.
You're kind to think of us so much.
Thank you for saying so. I hope we can keep making you proud.
And now my pride extends to you two as well. That's just how mothers are.
Did we ever introduce ourselves to you guys? That's our mom, and we're Gaius's little sisters. I'm Sheeta, and she's Lily. Thanks for being bros with our bro.
He's done far more for us than we have for him, I think. I can see Gaius has a truly lovely family. I couldn't be any more grateful to have them. That extends to that too, even if he couldn't be here. I take it he's not out of the settlement right now. That's right, he's leading the relocation effort. We're having to move quite a distance so you may not be able to see him during this visit. That's a shame. I was hoping to say hi. Still, if you are suddenly having to upfront yourself and go so far, I take it something significant has happened here. Correct. Upon returning here the other day, I set off to survey the highlands. But I have yet to find anything that will lead us to location of Prince Oliver or the Courageous Second. But I found some unsettling signs in a few easily overlooked areas. Ashes from essentially burned firewood and buried remnants of traveled rations, for example. In other words, traces of human activity. Yes, and not just one person. I asked Thomas to help investigate it, and we kept finding the same signs in more and more places. We haven't heard any talk about soldiers during training exercises in the area recently, so I double-asked the explanation. No one in the settlement or at Zendergate claims to have seen any potential suspect either. Regardless of what we are dealing with, we can't risk any harm coming to the people here or our family. So after some discussion, we all decided it would be best to move the settlement earlier than usual. Cheryl and her father have been helping with the move too. We couldn't be more grateful. I'm so sorry all of this happened when you and your dad were meant to be on vacation. Please don't worry, I'm just glad to help. Dad may grumble a bit, but his speech in regardless. Either way, it's clear something amiss here, especially considering the timing. Yeah, it's hard to say if this is what Rufus was referring to, but it's not something we can afford to ignore. When we came here for our field study 2 years ago, we found Jaeger's dropout operation in the area. Okay, I went to it. Let's go. Perhaps this could be something similar. It's possible. Either way, I decided that I had to look into it again as soon as you all arrived. I think that's a good idea. We'll join you with all due haste. If the Highlands are threatened in any way, I refuse to turn a blind eye. I quite agree, especially after the people here have... I would spare no effort for a land connected to my ancestors. Okay, I'm like, what the music stop? Your support means the world, truly. We aren't planning to move just yet, so you're welcome to take this your base of operation. I'll do all that I can to help you in my husband's place. I'd like to believe I'm a lot stronger than I was when we last met too. So if there's any way I can assist, please let me know. We will. Thanks, Thomas. Sheeta, Lily, be good while we are away. Will take care. Come back soon. Tell me I can sleep and get my CP up or something. Where should we begin then? That's a good question. How about we go and speak with the settlement other visitors? Oh, she's been here since before I arrived myself. I haven't had much a chance to speak to her since I've been so busy with the move and investigation. Let's say it's someone you all know. Really now? I've yet to see anyone fitting that description around though. Perhaps she's out at the moment? Someone in my family may know. Should we go and ask them then? We're getting ready to move. That won't be for a while though, so please make yourself at home. You are all done so much for us between what happened during the war and this investigation. I'm worried about the royal couple, but for now, we'll just have to keep doing what we can. Oh, that reminds me, there's something I want you to take with you. Yeah. Oh my, these are so rare. Thank you so much. It's nothing really, I just want to make sure you all stay safe. Alright, that should be everything. Please take care everyone. Oh, okay, we'll be off then. No sleeping place? Okay. Gaius, how you doing? Evasion? Guys, what are you? Gaius, how do I build it? How I build you? Are you what are you guys? Wait. I think he's attack. Critical.
All the lights they're passing by, and all my thoughts they multiply. I see it flash before my eyes.